this is the perfect point of what I mean by the difference between writing and directing. Okay. If I say Annie K finds this laboratory, sees what they're doing, in a fit of rage, having to deal with these stillborns and all the effects of these pollutants, she destroys the research. Dr. Lund, who is a reclusive scientist, also loses his mind. There's a frenzy. He stabs her. The other scientists jump in. It's a terrible accident. They don't know what to do with it.
Right.
If I say that, you're like, holy shit, that sounds like that's a really good answer to the question here. But then if I say, well, the way I'm going to show you it is instead, we're not doing anything through the perspective of Clark beforehand, but we're just going to cut to him waking up in bed, coming down. Lund is essentially playing a Bond villain. I wrote down in my notes Revenge of the Nerds 5, Night Country, because it just felt like they just tried to have their cake and eat it too. Like, oh, let's have all of these other scientists jump in and do it. They all do it. Even I could buy that. But then you've got like Lund's sinister look. It just, if you showed me the perspective of Lund finding her doing that and showed the rage, that would make me buy it more. And then you also, just to go along with like the Wheeler, false narration stuff, she's clinging to life after being stabbed 32 times, and then Clark has to put her out of her misery. I liked the answer.
Yeah.
This is the frustrating. I liked the answer. I hated the way they filmed. Like, that was bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, sake. Yeah, you're talking about the evidence. I mean, God, that was probably the drill bit they found was probably the same one they stabbed her with, but they didn't care about the cell phone. He's got the cell phone. He's got, what the actual like, I like the answer, but I just thought the way it was filmed, I don't know. It's just not what I was looking for. I don't want to be too critical, but it's just like, you take something that's a plausible explanation and then you display it that way.